Hello, everybody. South Dakota Mine's Jeremiah Bridges has been invited to South Dakota State's Pro Day on Friday. The event will be attended by NFL scouts. Bridges racked up over 1,200 receiving yards and scored 8 touchdowns this season. He was named first team All-RMAC. There could be some big news coming for Becky Hammon. This year's Basketball Hall of Fame class will be announced at the Final Four on Saturday, and Hammon is expected to be a part of it. As a player, the Rapid City native was a 6-time WNBA All-Star with New York and San Antonio. She was twice named first team All-WNBA. Now, Hammon was also selected to the league's 25th anniversary team. Hammon took over as the head coach of the Las Vegas Aces last year and led the team to the WNBA championship. She was also named the league's coach of the year. Well, you can't tell from the weather, but the high school spring sports season is off and running. Spearfish's Jaden Guthmiller is determined to deliver a strong campaign. Ben Burns has more with our Gustafson Builders Athlete of the Week.
The Spearfish Spartans kicked off their track and field season last week at the West River AA Preview. And as expected, their top sprinter began his season with a first-place finish.
I'm a winner. I like to win. I hate to lose. So it's always beat the guy to my left and the right, and hope that I do my best.
Jaden Guthmiller set the South Dakota track world on fire last year when he broke the state 100-meter dash record at 10.45 seconds.
It's like still ingrained in my memory. Like, I looked up at the board at Howard Wood and I was just like, that was my jaw dropped. I was like, 10.45. Wow, yeah.
He followed that up by winning the 100 and 200-meter dashes at the state meet in Sioux Falls. Following the season, Jaden was heavily recruited by college programs and ultimately settled on the University of South Dakota.
I loved it, especially going there and getting all that attention. It's just like you're kind of their number one focus and they're trying to win you over. I did end up going with USD just because I like what they have for schooling there for me and what I want to do, and I think it'll be better in the end.
But even in the off-season, Jaden has focused on getting better in his final year of high school track.
Actually, last year at Howard Wood, I ended up breaking my thumb when I tripped in the 200, so I didn't get to play football. So I actually had a lot of time to train in the off-season.
How's your thumb now?
It aches every now and then, but it works.
Jaden's work ethic and determination to be the best has also started to rub off on his younger teammates.
It builds me actually because I can race against him in practice and stuff, and he helps me get better.
I always push for extra reps in practice. I always try and make them do more to get better because this is the next generation of Spearfish track. There's a lot of laughing at practice and messing around, but when it's game time, we take it serious and we're ready to go.
And after owning the competition as a junior, it only makes sense that Jaden plans to retain his titles as a senior.
I go for that, the sprint double again, win the 1 and the 2, and maybe the 4. We'll see how that goes again.
In Rapid City, I'm Ben Burns reporting.
Thank you very much, Ben. Let's take a look at the girls All-State basketball teams. In AA, Stevens Talia Porter earned second-team All-State honors in the Class A ranks. St. Thomas More's Reese Ross and Rapid City Christian's Olivia Kiefer earned first-team All-State honors. Also in All-State for Class A, third-team honors go to Ashlyn Carlo Blount of Red Cloud and Allison Cass of Custer. So congrats to all the girls basketball players earning All-State honors.
Now what's coming up for tomorrow?
We're going to talk some more high school basketball tomorrow. We're going to take a look at the SODAC 16 playoff format. Now that's what is used to determine who goes to the state tournament. Starting using that about 5 years ago. Before that, every district and region would be guaranteed at least one team at state. That's no longer the case. So we'll take a look at the pros and cons of the SODAC 16 coming up tomorrow night.
And the Rush also back in action tomorrow.
That's right, the Rush with a home game tomorrow night against Allen. Rush looking to continue that push for the playoffs. The puck drops at 7 o'clock tomorrow night over at the Monument Ice Arena, and we'll have the highlights for you back here tomorrow night at 10.
All right, thanks, Vic.